Hi guys, so I thought I would show you my fantasy art sketchbook. My camera I'm actually holding with a mini tripod, so I can actually hold it as still as I can. So hopefully I'll be able to hold it still. So first of all we had to design characters. Well, this is actually put in the order that I like to put it in. So, yeah, we have character design. This is the weapon that I designed for her. So basically this briefing, we had to create a character, a vehicle, a weapon, an environment, and a creature or villain. So yeah, oh damn, that's coming out. It's because I did one of those kind of like put it back in things. Yeah, I was testing watercolour out. So these are the expressions. Still can't talk even like this. I did a digital version of this one. I wish I would have done a digital version of that one because that one's a pretty good I have no sense of the English language. Okay. I did that expression and I really wish I did it in digital. So here's the digital version. Doesn't really do it justice because it prints a lot darker than it looks. So here is where we did some animation cycles. So basically we got a model in. Well, my illustration teacher got in a model, like a male model for drawing. And he just walked down some stairs and we had to draw them. And we had about 1 to 2 minutes to draw each frame. And in total there's 6 frames. Here is some like observational drawings I did in class. No, I did outside of class, sorry. Then I did some dynamic pose drawing. Oh, you can see the shadow. No! Stay away, shadow, stay away. Then I decided, oh, well, I could have a possible design for a male character. And I decided the male character should have longer hair. But in the end, with my finals, I just decided to have a female heroine because it goes along with today's culture a lot better because this design was for like a game. Oh god. The shadow of my arm's in the way. Okay, so these are my environment designs. This was the original concept for my environment. Now, my environment concept design was actually based on the Suckworms and Bailey J collaboration. Now, I really loved how the crystals work. And I thought that could be a really cool theme to base my college project on. So I just decided, yeah, I'm going to do that. So this was done in watercolour. That was done in watercolour. This is actually an illustration on my YouTube channel. So I'm happy. This was the original concept for the character. This was done in a less kind of humanized style, and then my tutor told me to redraw that character design in a bit more of a realistic style, so that's what I did. Okay, then we designed weapons, so obviously more like crystallized kind of stuff with like crystals and spikes and stuff. Okay, so we have like a scythe with some crystals and a crystal bow and arrow, and a hot air balloon. The base of this was actually based on a table at the University of Worcester when we went on a visit. So yeah, we have another like design. I'm doing this one in digital actually, and then this one is actually a to scale version to see how the dragon, because that's the creature I went with, would fit inside the world and how it would fly around. So yeah. Then I decided on a kind of extra bonus level, because this was like a games design project. I thought like an icy beach with like loads of crystals and icicles, and basically the temperature of the world is going to be pretty cold. So yeah. So a mind map of all of my stuff. That was also done in watercolour. And this is a concept for my vehicle, and my vehicle is a hot air balloon, because aerial vehicle for floating islands everywhere. This is a concept for one of the houses in the world. Sorry, I got a bit of the hiccups. Then we have vehicle concepts. Another vehicle concept. I think that is the actual like final illustration for the vehicle. I think. I'm trying to see. Okay. Because you can see I added some cross hatching, like netting on the top. Okay, so we have these. Basically I was trying out different techniques, and this was with chalk, like coloured chalk. Here is where I started to design my creature, and my creature is terrible. Well, this creature is terrible. Basically I was trying to like do dragons and stuff, so I really wanted to start drawing some dinosaurs and like some concept sketches for it. But I realised drawing dinosaurs is harder than it looks. And look at that small head, big body. It's a laugh every time like anyone sees it. But I keep it in there for development. Okay, so this is my final design for my dragon. See, look at the spikes. But the wings are different. The wings are not like that. Okay, so we have annotations. Another like dragon concept. This is my villain concept. This was like the concept I was going for with a villain. But I realised after I'd drawn it that you do a creature or villain, not both. So I actually did a bit extra. So this is the final of the dragon. And the dragon's wings are actually crystals. So it's basically exactly the same, except the spikes are not crystals and the wings are instead. And there's actually extra crystals on the head, like a headdress, which I think was cool. And then the last page, this was actually a concept for one of the creatures in the world. So it's going to be like a crystallized mermaid. This is actually the original character concept, but it became a creature concept once I kind of threw away the original plot and created a new one. I love that, like the crystal seashell. Okay, so that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this inspires people to start designing things that they want to design, because even though this was a project, it was actually one of the most fun things to do. So I'll see you next time, guys. Bye!